Imagine a spooky yet elegant dinner party for Halloween. That would be a tall order for anyone, unless, of course, you are Monica Hart. 45 Magazine's lifestyle contributor and party planner took the assignment we gave her and slayed it. And I mean that in the most figurative sense as possible.
Spooky, spooky. It's the bewitching hour almost, right?
This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking at everything, and it does have that spooky flair, but without being over the top, cheesy, or too maudlin as well. I don't like that when it comes to Halloween.
Or Exorcist 360 head spinning.
No,
We're not
I
doing
don't
that
like
today.
It also doesn't look too kidsy. This is kind of what the... I don't know, you call this a subliminal scare?
Yeah, it's
Explain
sublime.
that.
Well, you know, it doesn't kind of hit you between the eyes, but there are nuances of Halloween here and spookiness and ghoulishness. You just have to look for them. Sometimes it's your imagination that can be the scariest. So
that is the truth.
Yeah, just run with it.
All right, so first of all, you went foraging. Explain.
Yes, I love sustainable flower arrangements. It's a huge thing right now. So you just go out in your garden, you pick something in season, local. So I've got these hydrangeas. They've almost expired. They're at the end of their life. I've got these fun curly, wood things. They're so good.
Where did you get those?
That's from Bluestone Gardens, our garden. This is actually a scented geranium, and I have it in what I call a black cauldron. So it just kind of has that air, and if it wilts and dies, it looks even better because it's Halloween, you know.
That's true.
But it's sustainable. It's in season. You grab your clippers. Let's go.
I love what you did with the hydrangeas because they are getting to that point right now. But I love giving them that last little bit of life and excitement.
Exactly.
All right, so then on the table, I see you have a little light reading here. You found a couple of novels.
Yes, Edgar Allan Poe, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. I love using that on the table. People will grab the book, maybe read a verse. You can use it as a riser underneath things, and you can elevate some pretty things that way. And I think it's just kind of fun. Again, when was the last time you read Poe? Like,
Well, I love how you kind of, tied it all in here with these are beautiful velvet pumpkins.
Yes, with real stems,
Excuse me,
which
with
I
real
love.
Stems. You also brought the raven.
Brought the raven, a little,
Raven.
alluding to Poe right there. You see what I did there, right?
I see what you did there. I did not miss that.
Yes.
You also, something that I think is great for any time of year, and very much, I'm going to try this. It's called a bottle opera. I just learned about this. Spooky lighting. So the candelabra is amazing.
Right, and I love the twisty tapers. That kind of gives it that kind of fun twist. So
that is very
cool.
fun. With the black candles and the white.
Yes.
But this is the bottle opera, right?
Yes, and so you buy this device. You can get it online. Lots of stores have them. You pop it into a wine bottle, which we took one for the team last night and drank that for you all. Yeah, we're here for you.
And I love the name of the bottle.
Dead Arm. Yeah, that's a subliminal scare that I'm really into, that I think people really like.
Neat. And then this is the top where, you put the candle in. That's very fun.
And it's also fun to do any kind of a candle under glass. So I've got this big glass dome, and you have the skeleton there, and anything under glass is beguiling. It just kind of has that kind of scare, so I think that's kind of fun,
It's got that creepy apothecary vibe going on.
Very creepy. We're creeping out here.
We're creeping out here. You also brought a witch's broom.
Yes, I don't think I can grab this without making a mess, but so this I got actually in Walla Walla, Washington.
Oh, you did?
It's a working broom, but it's the witch's version, and Eugene Company, Oregon, makes these, and I just think it's so fun. And this is my alternative method of transportation. I flew in my broom today.
She blooms on her broom.
Absolutely, yep. Let's go. I'm even a poet and didn't know it.
This is fun too, and I love this. And talk about kidsy. There's a book called Room on the Broom.
Oh, cool.
You may have read it to your children, and the broom is just like this, and I think the kids would love to see this around.
I know, and it's a great little table decoration. Haven't put it into use yet, so it's still clean.
There you go, and when you're not using it, hang it over your front door. There you have it.
Go to the store.
And then you always have beautiful charcuterie boards, but this one I think is really fun. I don't even know where you got this, but I'd like to know. It's separated.
Right, it's a divided.
It's a divided
compartment, so you can slide in the fruit, the crostini, the chocolates. The chocolates are actually skulls. I don't know if you can see that.
I did notice that.
And I've got pumpkins and jelly beans in the color of Halloween.
Where did
and
you
great
get these little
cheese.
skull chocolates?
The skulls, PCC Markets carry them. Yes,
Okay.
and this is actually from Met Market, the divided charcuterie board, and I just think that's a fun way. It'd be great for Christmas. Really fun.
Especially if you're mixing, you know, dessert type of items with cheeses, and I think it's just a great way of doing it, and it is very fun.
And I've got the black finger grapes. You know,
Oh, yes.
Again, there's that subtle little, you know,
Subtle little
hint of
spook.
Halloween.
Let's talk about what you're serving for dinner, because this is absolutely beautiful. What have you made here?
Okay, so
Oh,
I've
it's still
made
warm.
a tomato soup. It has so many wonderful things in it. It's got, you know, of course, garlic and carrots and a little pepper, and then we've got ginger, saffron, cognac, and of course tomatoes, because
Yes.
it is tomato soup. And I love the toppers. They're tamari pumpkin seeds. I've got some pomegranate seeds, a beautiful garlic costini, and then across the top I got a fun little spatula. You can give that to your guests. You can find
got
those
a
in
spooky, scary
pairs.
skeleton
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, it's a little spooky, but it's so delicious, and I love to make it the night before.
May
let
I
it sit
try
up.
this?
Yes.
I want to try.
Woo, there you go. But you can even do a little sour cream on top. That fun.
Oh,
You hear the
that's so
cognac?
oh.
I know. I cook with always
Oh
with
my gosh.
alcohol. Everything's
My
tipsy,
lady.
but it's cooked out. Okay.
So good.
Yeah.
So that is delicious. All right.
So yeah.
Before I let you go, you know we have to cheers with the cocktail, and of course you did not disappoint this time.
We had
This
some
is-
fun with the glassware.
Okay, so we've got a Amarena cherry.
Yes,
at the
yes,
bottom.
and look
Oops.
at the glass itself. It's got little, I don't know if you can see it, little owl design
It's
around
spooky.
it. Right. And we've got a dried cinnamon stick, and we've got dried orange, and I've got the pomegranate seed. And what I made is vodka and like fresh apple ciders that I've infused with cinnamon and star anise and all yummy
Did
things.
you infuse the vodka or the apple cider with
The apple
star anise?
cider. So I
Okay.
put it on the stove top, let it simmer with all these goods in it, and then you chill it, and then add a little vodka.
All right.
So I'm going to do
let's
you
try
first.
This. Okay.
See there? And you notice that the thing is on a skull?
I did. I noticed the Amarena cherries on a skull holder.
There we
I mean,
go.
where you find these things, I'll never know.
You know,
Oh,
I
that
got to
smells-
get a life. No, actually, like
No,
a life.
you have the perfect life.
Okay.
And I just want to join you
So-
in it more.
Oh,
Thank you. Cheers to you, my
guys.
friend.
Happy Halloween.
Ooh, oh.
A little kick. Do you see? You feel the spice, right?
I do.
Kind of fun.
Oh, that's warm and cozy, yet refreshing and delightful. Uh-oh.
We happy.
Well, cheers to you,
Cheers,
my
kid.
spooky friend
Happy
who
Halloween,
always
everybody.
makes things scary good.